Welcome to the 2012 Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship Series. This week, we're highlighting college bass fishing. We'll introduce you to several great collegiate bass fishing programs, like the Ranger Cup University program and the Berkley Conservation Institute Award. The BCI program is part of the Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Series, held a competition for college anglers to present their best fishing conservation. We've flown 2011 winner Scott Jones out to join pro angler Wade Middleton on the world-famous Falcon Lake in South Texas. College bass fishing clubs are popping up at colleges all over the nation, and it shows at events like the Boat US College Fishing Championship Series and the Pepsi Bass Fishing Open, where the field is stacked with college-aged anglers ready to prove their skills on the water.
At the Association of Collegiate Anglers, we're excited to be part of the Berkley Conservation Institute. It's a program that Berkley's had in place for many years that shows their commitment to the sport, not just in terms of conservation, but preservation for the future.
When you start looking at college bass fishing and its, infancy to where it is now, it's still a baby in reality. We've had, going into our 7th year now of crowning a national champion. We've got events that are being held all over the nation. There's probably about 200 and something colleges that have a bass fishing team out there, and some of them are really small. Got 2 kids in them. Some of them are massive, have 100. But the reality of it is not long ago, there was just a handful of schools that even had a bass fishing team. So the explosion and growth of that area is something that many people in the industry are really proud of.
With education at the forefront of all these bass fishing clubs, the Berkley Conservation Institute saw an opportunity to award anglers through a creative competition where the entrants are required to use all their talents, including creativity, skills developed through their college education, ability to handle themselves in on-cam interviews, and their overall fishing skills. The competition was tough and came down to 2 very deserving college anglers, Sean Dalrymple of the University of North Alabama and Scott Jones from the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. And in the end, Scott Jones was the big winner.
When I heard that I had won it, I was kind of in shock because I put a lot of work into it, but I didn't put a whole lot of faith in me winning it. They've got some pretty good ideas of what can be done or what should be changed about the sport, or just the way that we do things as far as, catch and release or things like that. And it just seemed like a neat idea to let these guys that are coming up, they might have some fresh ideas that some of the folks that have been ingrained for so long might have overlooked or don't pay attention to anymore.
We flew Scott Jones out to Falcon Lake and woke him up extra early to get him out on the water.
Just got down here to Falcon, spent all of yesterday on a plane or sitting in the airport. I'm pretty excited to get to flip into something. Be excited if we catch anything. I'm just happy to be here.
All right, Scott, I know you've been ready to go to Falcon Lake. Now up here. Can't ever guarantee that they're gonna bite, but on this lake, any given flip.
Wade and Scott are fishing on the Falcon Lake Reservoir on the Rio Grande River, located 40 miles east of Laredo on Highway 83. The surface area is 83,644 acres, and Wade's gonna take Scott to a few waypoints on his Garmin, where he hopes to find some good fish.
Hey. Big guy. Suspended down there. The first one, Scott, he's not the giant. We had to get the slide off of us.
There you go. When I got to Texas Tech, I was a sophomore before I even realized that there was a club at Texas Tech. And it's weird to go from being that one guy that's sitting waiting for a partner from Texas Tech all the way to winning the BCI Conservation Institute Award and getting to come down and fish with Wade for a weekend. It's weird to go from that backup that can't even find a boat to being a guy that's getting this much attention. It's really cool. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. There we go.
Everybody tender him out.
It is.
Attaboy.
Yeah, boy.
Hold him up, I want to get a picture.
Welcome to Falcon, folks.
Fly by here.
The Berkley Conservation Institute was developed to support conservation and angler recruitment efforts. BCI cooperates with fishing groups, conservation organizations, customers, and other industry partners to protect our fishable waters. Berkley also collaborates to enhance populations of important sport fish and introduce the next generation to the delight of angling while teaching them to lead the fight for conservation. For more information on the stewardship that has been a foundation of Berkley for over 70 years, visit berkley-fishing.com. The Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship Series will be right back. For more collegiate bass fishing coverage and videos, go to collegiatebasschampionship.com. The Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship Series is brought to you by Boat US, for the love of boating. Cabela's, world's foremost outfitter. Garmin. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.